Good morning, students, and welcome to the another session of mathematics. In our last period, we had learned about Bodmer's rule. I hope you have understood the Bodmer's rule clearly, and you will practice more problems. Today, we will learn about factors and multiples. What are factors? What are multiples? How to find the factors and multiples and their properties. What are factors? What do we know about factors? Let us see. Now, let us find the factors of 10. For that, we will find the pair of the numbers. When we multiply, we will get 10. Here, I could find two pairs, that is 5 2s are 10 and 1 10s are 10. So, the factors of 10 here are 1, 2, 5 and 10. When we call them as factors, means these factors divide the given number completely, giving remainder 0. Now let us find the factors of 8. Again I could find two pairs of numbers. When multiply we get 8. That is 4 2s are 8, 1 8s are 8. Do you get any other pair of number? No. Right. So we have only 4 factors of 8, that is 1, 8, 2 and 4. One more example of 20 we will find over here. Now we can find 3 pairs of numbers, that is 4 5s are 20, 2 10s are 20 and 1 into 20 also 20. Is there any other pair? No. So factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. These all the numbers divide 20 completely, giving remainder 0. Now let us find the factors of 7. I could find only one pair of numbers. When multiply, we will get the product as 7. That is 1 and 7. 1 7s are 7 and 7 1s are also 7. Now, the factors of 7 are 1 and 7 only. So, the numbers with only 2 factors are called prime numbers. Do you recollect any other prime numbers? Yes. 3 is also prime number with the factors 1 and 3. 5 is also a prime number with the factors 1 and 5. Now, the numbers which have more than 2 factors, the numbers which we have seen just now, that is 28 and 10, they have factors more than 2. Therefore, those numbers are called composite numbers, and 3, 5, 7 are called prime numbers. Now let us find the factors of 36. See the multiplication table to your left hand side. It's a question mark into 36. What will you multiply with 36 to get 36? 1. Right. 2 into 18 36. 3 into 12 36. 4 into 9 36. And 6 into 6 36. So here we have 5 pairs of numbers. When we multiply we get 36. So the factors of 36 here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36. Now factors of 54. The factors of 54 similarly we can find over here. 1 into 54, 2 into 27, 3 into 18, 6 into 9. All these pairs when we multiply we get the product as 54. So the factors of 54 here are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, 27 and 54. Right. This means that the factors of numbers are the numbers which when divide the given number completely give remainder 0. Now let us see few factors properties. The first property is every factor of a number is an exact divisor of a number. Exact divisor means we will get the remainder as 0. When we will divide the given number by the factor, we will get the remainder as 0. The smallest factor of every number is 1. 1 divides all the numbers. The greatest factor of the number is that number itself. And the factor of the number is always either equal to or less than the given number. A very important property, the factor of a given number is either equal to or less than the given number. One more thing to tell over here is the factors are limited in number. I repeat, the factors are limited in number. The classwork about this I will send you separately. Now let us see multiples. What are multiples? The very easiest thing. We all know tables. So whatever numbers are there in the table of a particular number are its multiples. So let's find the multiples of 10. Here I am multiplying 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So I get 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, 10 fours are 40, 10 fives are 50, 10 sixes are 60 and so on. Generally in table we write till tens are, but the multiples can be infinite. You can find hundreds are, you can find thousands are. So multiples are always infinite but factors are limited. So here the multiples of 10 which I have written is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. These are also called first 6 multiples of 10. Similarly, we can see few multiples of the numbers over here. First we can see 5, that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 12 is 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 threes are 36, 12 fours are 48, 12 fives are 60, 12 sixes are 72, 12 sevens are 84, 12 eights are 96 and so on. 17's table is there, 34, 51, 68, 85, 102, 119, 136 and so on. Including the given numbers we have to consider multiples. So the first 6 multiples, first few multiples of the given numbers I have mentioned over here. I am sorry, by mistake I have not written the first multiple of 17 in 17's multiples list. So here I get all the multiples of a number by multiplying by the given number by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Always we will get the multiples like that. So 5's multiples, 12's multiples and 17 multiples we have understood. Let's move further. Now let us learn the properties of multiples. Now here the first property is every number is a multiple of itself. We have seen 10 is a multiple of 10, 5 is first multiple of 5, 12 is first multiple of 12 and 17 is also a first multiple of 17. Every number is a multiple of 1. In factor we have learned that 1 is a factor of every number. Here every number is a multiple of 1. Now the very important property, unlike factors, multiples are infinite in numbers but factors are limited. Now multiples are either equal to or greater than the given number. In factors we have learned that factors are either equal to or less than the number, but the multiples are either equal to or greater than the number. Children, take any number and you can practice its factors and multiples. The classwork about the factors and multiples I will send you separately. Thank you very much.